What is going on, guys? Cujo06241 here with a new sports vlog, and bit of an announcement for my YouTube channel. Um, After Creepypastathon ends, starting in November, two things are going to happen. One, you're going to see a new opening for my channel. This new opening and new theme song are going to be for everything, including my sports vlog. So yes, I have one solid theme now, and yeah, look out for that. Also, I'm going to be doing a new segment on my channel called Cujo06241 Analyze. Basically, I analyze a movie or a TV show, or I go over what makes movies good, a certain genre of movies good, or certain TV shows good, or I compare like a spin-off and a TV show. You know, more on that next month. You guys will see it. But this is a sports vlog, so let's talk some sports. I know I usually start with football, but I am going to start with baseball because the baseball season has just concluded. The San Francisco Giants have won the World Series in a score of 3-2 in Game 7. I will own up to what I said on Twitter. I once said that I would laugh if the Royals got swept because they hadn't lost a postseason game until the World Series. Well, I'm gonna swallow those words, and I'm gonna say congratulations, Royals, for making it that far. You played a hell of a series. You guys, Royals fans, you should be proud. I'm gonna tip my hat to you guys. You played a great series, but the Giants won the series. They've won their third World Series in the last 5 years, and I gotta tip my hat to them as well. They are doing something right. Congratulations, Giants. You've earned those World Series titles. Also, in the baseball news, we are mourning the loss of Cardinals outfielder Oscar Taveras. He died in a car accident, him and his girlfriend. And I want to say it was the Dominican Republic. I'm not certain, but I just want to say that my thoughts, my sympathies, and my condolences are with Oscar Taveras' family and his girlfriend. Very, very heartbreaking to see such a young talent go at such a young age. All right, guys, I'm gonna remove the hat now, and let's get into some college football. I really do not want to get into this, but I don't have a choice. This is how I do things on my sports vlog. Michigan State clobbered Michigan 35-11. Michigan at least scored a touchdown in this game, so they ended that touchdownless quarter streak that Michigan State had on them. But you know what? Brady Hoke has got to go. He's got to go. Because as a Michigan fan, I am sick and tired of watching them get blown out. Not just by Michigan State, but by other rivals too. They haven't won one fucking rivalry game this season. And I don't see them beating Ohio State. When they go to the Horseshoe to play Ohio State, I'm willing to bet they're going to get their asses handed to them. I'm done. And I'm sure every Michigan fan is done too. Hoke, I'm sorry, you're gone. You got to get the fuck out of here. I don't even want to fucking preview the next game. But I will anyway. They play Indiana. They're at home. They're at the big house this Saturday. You know what, guys? Just win. Please. Just win. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to fucking talk about it anymore. Okay. The Detroit Lions came back from a 21-point deficit in halftime to beat the Atlanta Falcons 22-21. This was a really good game. It was played in London at 9 in the morning. The Lions, actually, at the end of this game, they went to kick the field goal. Matt Prater missed the field goal. It was 21-19. He missed a field goal, but they got a delay of game call and had to back him up 5 yards. So it became a 40 from a 43-yarder to a 48-yarder. Really, the Lions were just fortunate to get this penalty. So Matt Prater makes the 48-yarder. Lions win 22-21. They are heading into the bye week 6-2. This is really good. But Lions fans, please stop talking about the Super Bowl, okay? Look, I get it. We're 6-2. It's a great thing. But come on. Super Bowl talk already? Let's just get to the fucking playoffs before we even think about the Super Bowl. You know, I don't want to bring up old wounds, but last year they were 6-3. And in 2007 they were 6-2. And both times they ended 7-9. Let's just hold on to 6-2. Let's go through this bye week and let some injured players heal. Get some time to relax. And just kind of work on a plan. And then let's focus on Miami, because that's the next game they play. That's what the mindset should be. One game at a time. Don't think ahead. I'm not saying the Lions won't make it. I'm just saying don't count your chickens before they hatch. All right, let's talk some Patriot football. I have been waiting for this. The New England Patriots fucking curb stomped the Chicago Bears 51-23. Darrelle Revis had an interception. Brandon Browner looked really good. The defense looked good for the most part. Jay Cutler didn't have a terrible game, but he certainly didn't have a good one. Chicago just got annihilated. New England, Tom Brady was just on fire. Rob Gronkowski, Brandon LaFell, and I think Tim Wright, between the three of them, had like 24 catches. It's just nuts. New England totally demolished Chicago. This was a one-sided game. Let's preview New England's next game. They're home against the Denver Broncos. This is a very highly anticipated game. This is Brady Manning 16. If New England is going to win this game, they're going to have to keep Manning off the field as much as possible, which I think they can do. You know, they have the number one pass defense in the league. And with Browner and Revis on both sides of the field, it's going to be awful hard for Manning to get in the ball off any receivers. Also, New England just signed Alan Branch officially, and they made a trade and got another linebacker from Tampa Bay. I believe his name is like Castillo or something, Castilla, something like that. But he was on the New Orleans Saints team in 2009 that beat Manning in the Super Bowl. So, good stuff. New England's tightening up their defense. Love it. There's a lot of rumors surrounding the trade deadline. Vincent Jackson has become quite the storyline, too. Tampa Bay's received a lot of calls from a lot of teams, including New England, to make a trade, possibly getting Vincent Jackson. That'd be pretty cool. I wouldn't mind New England getting Vincent Jackson. I don't think it'll happen, and I don't think they really need him. I think Seattle or Philly kind of needs him more than New England does, but it'd still be pretty cool. It'd give Brady another target, and if they can pull it off, I'm all for it. Let's talk hockey. All right, first game I want to talk about. The Red Wings this last week on Thursday. Red Wings faced the Penguins. Okay, here's how it went. Penguins went up 1-0. Cromwell tied the game. Penguins went up 3-1. Zetterberg made it 3-2 after they pulled Jimmy Howard. They pulled him again. Cromwell ties the game 3-3. They go into overtime, and Justin Advocator scored the game-winning goal. The Red Wings beat the Penguins in overtime, which I love because I really hate the fucking Penguins. So when I saw that happen, my reaction was something like this. Yep. Well, the good times didn't last forever. The Red Wings went into Philadelphia on Saturday, which they have had terrible luck in ever since beating them in the Stanley Cup Finals in 1997. They have not won a game in Philly yet. They'll get another opportunity this year, but it won't be for a while. I got to check schedule again. But Nestrasil got his first point in this game. Made it 1-0, I think. Yeah, something like that. The Red Wings did lead in this game at one point. They were up 1-0. Well, then the Flyers came up and made it 2-1. And then Datsyuk scored the game-tying goal and made it 2-2. And then the Flyers scored again, made it 3-2. The Wings pulled Howard. They fucked up. They gave up an empty net goal. So the Red Wings lost this game 4-2. The skid in Philadelphia continues. The power play unit really needs to get better. Well, it needed to until tonight. Tonight they played the Washington Capitals, and I wanted to wait and record this vlog after this game. I wanted to recap it for you guys because I was really hoping the Wings would win this one. Well, I'm always hoping they win this one, but it was Wednesday night rivalry night, and those are the games that are on NBC. So I really wanted them to win this one, and yeah, they won. They won 4-2. Now, before I get into this game, let me just say, the Oscar goes to Braden Holtby for that amazing performance on that amazing flop he did that got Glendening a goaltender interference call and costed the Wings a goal. This game should have been 5-2 in favor of Detroit. But Holtby, he like flopped. He flopped in the crease and got Glendening for goaltender interference when Glendening didn't even touch him. Even the commentators were saying, they're like, he didn't even touch him. This is a bad call. He didn't even touch him, and stuff like that. So Holtby got the Washington Capitals a free power play, pretty much. They didn't do anything with it. Gustav Nyquist put one in the net, made it 1-0. And then the Capitals came back and put up a goal and made it 1-1. And then on the power play, the Red Wings didn't see him making a change. And I think they gave up 2 power play goals tonight. I'm not sure. I could be wrong, but I think they gave up 2 power play goals tonight. I don't know. So I don't really remember, but yeah. So it was 2-1 Washington, and then Justin Advocator put one behind the net, and it seems like that. Advocator does it again. He makes it 3-2 Detroit. I swear to God, I've kind of given Advocator a lot of crap behind the scenes. Behind the scenes meaning not in front of the camera. I have been a little hard on Advocator, but he has really stepped up. He's having a great season so far, and I really want him to keep it up. Now, something I really want to highlight, the power play unit. They looked pretty damn good tonight. They were putting pressure on Washington, and it paid off because Pavel Datsyuk got a power play goal tonight, ending that dead streak of 0-for-19 in the last 5 games on the power play. I think they went 1-for-3 or 1-for-4 tonight, something like that. But they got a goal. They got a power play goal. Red Wings win this game 4-2. They're now 3rd place in the Atlantic Division in the Eastern Conference. They're 1 point behind Tampa Bay, and they're 4 points behind Montreal. So who knows? Maybe by the end of the week, we'll be in 2nd place, hopefully. They got a day off tomorrow. They play the Los Angeles Kings on Friday and the Buffalo Sabres on Sunday. I will cover those 2 games in my next sports vlog. Let's hope we get a Red Wings victory out of that. Okay, last thing I want to really get into is the Pistons season opener was today. They lost to the Nuggets 89-79. I didn't watch the game. I was too busy watching the World Series and Red Wings game. Oh, by the way, the World Series MVP was Madison Bumgarner. Well-deserved. He was 3-0 with a .43 ERA in the whole series. Great fucking series that the Giants and Royals had. But in the end, the Giants won. I already talked about that at the beginning of this. I'm reading on my phone that Josh Smith had 25 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. This K. Ferry guy from Denver had 22 points, 17 rebounds, and 4 assists. So, sounds like Detroit played a decent game. I didn't see it, but they lost 89-79. Not the best way to start a season, but there's still 81 games left. Plenty of time for stand-to-man Van Gundy to make some adjustments. And let's hope the Pistons get better. Okay, guys, that's all I have for you today. Hit me up on Twitter at Cujo06241. As always, guys, have a great day. This is Cujo06241, signing out.